Don't first pick Wukong. Please don't first pick Wukong. Please don't first pick Wukong. Please.
Wow.
Why don't you just pick Gnar, Taliyah, jungle on 3 and take a free win? What could be scary? Zoe, Wukong? Sylas is banned. Why don't they just pick... I guess these mids don't play Taliyah. Here's the Sejuani Wukong special.
Don't do it, Liv Sandbox.
They're picking Sej into Trundle. Yeah, it's kind of...
You're a young team that might go to Worlds. Like, you
That's why they should pick jungle on 3. They should just pick Gnar, Taliyah, jungle on 3. If they pick Sej, they just pick Trundle. But I guess they gave it to them anyway. And here would be an also like a... Maybe you could think about Poppy as well on 3 here. He's gonna pick Lissandra, yeah.
Lissandra! Again!
Oh my god, don't do Azir. Please don't do Azir. Please, please, please. The game will be waiting. Please, 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 please. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I think Xayah for LSB is not bad here. Rakan ban. What are they doing? Blinding Braum or something?
So it's all about like the bottom side either
I guess it's fine, man.
or it needs to be a
Golfless is up though. Lucian Ezreal ban. Are they picking Jinx on 4? The thing is, if they pick Tam, they can pick Jinx. They can just play like Jinx Lulu, Jinx Braum. I don't know how good it would be. If you have an AD on 5, what do you play with Tam?
Yeah, I mean, there's
Kog'Maw?
Okay.
So is picking Jinx on 4 here best still? Or is it better to just go... they take away Nautilus. I like Nautilus here, because you have so many options on 5 now.
If there is...
They should play a Braum lane, I guess. Or a Leona lane. I don't know if... I think Renata blind is suicide. Not blind, but Renata here is suicide. Yeah, I think Sivir is good as well. Now, what do you pick into Sivir? How is Samira into Sivir, actually? They should go Draven, I think. Draven is good into Sivir, right? I think Draven is good into Sivir. Vayne is also not too shabby here. You have options. You have Vayne, Draven, Samira. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I feel like there is a lot
they have Leona, Wukong, Sejuani, so Vayne is not bad. And it's good into Sivir. Oh, baby. Deft did it. My mans. Yeah, what's wrong with 5 kilos? I didn't finish my sentence. 5 kilos for each hair on my arm. It's gonna be curling 600 kilograms.
Now Ignite is down, and guess what? That 30 extra movement
speed. Big! Big!
Is not gonna get away
yo,
from
flash, flash, flash!
Flash in. He is gonna go for
big!
And one more auto will
Vayne!
Deft on Vayne. Picks up
first blood, baby.
This is obviously on her
big mistake by Kayle there.
So if you're
I mean, this Vayne is gonna murder everyone. Has Cleanse versus Leona, Ahri, Sej, and they have 3 tanks, and she can out damage Sivir. It's 1. This champ is such a good pick.
It doesn't matter how tanky Leona is.
Such a good pick.
Doesn't matter how
and she has a Trundle.
Doesn't matter.
And she has loads of CC on her team. Like, it checks all the boxes. LCK are addicted to Sejuani Wukong top jungle.
Kind of insane. Ports available. Barrel looking for the Hex Flash over the wall. They will engage this one straight onto the Eclipse Leona as she does.
Oh, Sivir does a lot of damage here. Sivir is just killing everyone, bro! What?
Out of these follow-up spirit rushes as Deft is trying to kite it out.
Everyone was stacked on top of each other.
Doing a pretty good job.
Ay, mama! Dude, Sivir was murdering everyone with Ahri. How bad is the overstack CC in competitive? Yeah, it's pretty bad to overstack same CCs, you know?
Vulnerable spot as the low range.
Like, stacking Sejuani ult, Ahri with Everfrost Charm and Leona stun, it's all basically roots and stuns, which are single target in a sense. Not great.
Of how deep Liv Sandbox had to go into that fight.
You know, it's kind of like playing Elise Twisted Fate, you know. Stacking CC like that is just really bad.
He's a really tanky Trundle as now the front line is there, but the Cyclone
Deft is only level 5.
Deft, who does not have level 6 himself. King gets a big Gnar in this back line as Zeka looks pretty dead, but Kingen
is actually carrying this fight.
Now. Zeka's able to stop Watson by so much time.
Oh, if Prince gets some W's off, nah, they can't win this fight.
It's
going to be even. 1 for 1 and everyone's out. Unless Dove can send it.
As the whip comes out, the flail trying to do that damage. Croco going to
kill to Deft, who's 6.
But Deft now hit level 6. He procs that ultimate. Looking for
oh, Defting. Deft.
He looks very dead.
He has an R bar and flash. Lissandra's coming up.
Dinar
They
is
dive
only
this?
going to hit
Yeah, they can, I
IL,
think.
who takes turret
Why did
aggro
Croco
as well.
not ult
He's going to
earlier?
go down,
What?
but Kingen also
Why did
looking to
Croco not
burn,
just
will
ult?
be
Okay,
taken
they got him.
down by the Sivir Q as Zeka
Sandra is
tries
gonna
to come
die.
in and help out
Likely
his
dead. Yeah,
teammate,
dead.
but he's just feeding the enemy AD carry
Wow,
as well.
Sivir is
as
getting
now
so
you've
fed
got
in
a
these fights.
5-kill Sivir and a
Sivir is
4-kill
so
Vayne in this
powerful, man.
game.
Yeah, I mean, if you had bought enough time...
Like, Sivir
as
used to struggle a lot in the
Kane or
early
Zeka come up a
skirmishes,
little
but now
faster,
it doesn't
or
feel
Zeka
like she
teleport,
does.
Which is just coming up now. You feel good
Nice,
about
dead as well.
this. Oh, Barrel.
No spell
Also
shield?
going to go down here.
Wow.
Prince will not be under turret
Okay.
aggro for this one.
I mean,
Another
Deft
kill
is
going
farming
over to
1
Sivir,
versus
6
0
kill
bot,
Sivir. Now,
and
Deft is
Sivir
also
just
getting
got 3
played
kills.
flat on the side.
Like, what?
But
It's a
Prince
Sivir
versus
as well.
Deft.
So speaking of fountain lasers,
Battle of the
like,
AD
the
carries.
fountain lasers, it's not online
Actually,
yet,
really
but
fun AD carries to
we're
watch.
Already putting the pieces together, right? So he's going to be doing insane amounts
So,
of damage. And
Croco
Deft's
should
not
just
really
ult
gonna be
here
able to
earlier
dodge,
just to get the kill.
the
Maybe he
Sivir
thought he
damage
could
either
save
with
it,
the,
but I don't see the
but
point in
either way,
saving
you
it
know,
right now
going
because
back
you're
to
cross-mapping
this,
anyway.
Kingen does trade the 1-for-1.
Made
but
it
the
awkward.
follow-up is really
Luckily,
the
Prince
issue
gets
for
him.
the Sandbox.
Yeah, I can't
Then
remember.
Zeka.
If Zeka
This is
doesn't
not the
go
first
in
time
here,
Zeka's done this
you're
this
like,
series,
okay,
where he
cool.
just kind of
One
wanders
top,
in
but
his
yeah, we lost
Lissandra,
an arm, they're
gets
gonna
chain
get placed,
CC'd to
but
1
also
HP,
Deft's
then ults
getting
himself
bottom
and
lanes, as you
dies.
can see on the minimap.
Or gets bailed out.
Instead, they feed over a ton of kills, so it's not.
And then Beryl is trying to clear the wave
at
top
all.
alone?
Barrel also
Like, what is his job here?
not entirely sure what the idea was.
Is he gonna try to clear top wave solo 1v3? A level 6 Nautilus?
Probably just walk away from that one.
A lot of weird things happening there. That's called the int train right there. Actually, Sivir is so fun to play when you're like in an even or ahead game state. You feel so powerful. In a straight up 1v1, Deft will beat Prince. Prince needs his team to be in front of him, and he needs it to be a grouped up fight. Which it could be, you know? You have melee, short range, decently short range with Meganar, melee. So if it turns into a massive brawl, Sivir will just melt everyone. Dove? He's dead. Nice. Wow, Sandbox, 2 Drakes. First tower, Sivir 6 kills, solo bolo top. Yo.
Good information, and Dove, he's looking to make a even bigger impact.
That stun hit felt like Deft was a bit outside the circle in the middle.
Layered right on top. They do get the cleanse out of Deft, importantly, though. So a lot like the Kog'Maw was kind of in a rough spot without the cleanse. We're going to have an engage, though. In they go onto Kyoshi, who's trying to frontline, but immediately gets shredded.
Again, oh, nice ult though. Just got his ult up before the chain CC. Deft, this is all you, baby. This is all you. Yeah, I don't think he can. Okay, fucking into it. Deft? Defting? Are we defting here? Are we defting? No, we're not. We're graveyarding. Big plays by LSB. Big fight. 8, 1, and 4.
8 kills at 16 minutes.
Kingen made a mistake. Wow, this front to back is insane. Sivir is so fucking fed. Protect the Sivir.
Look at where Zeka is. He comes in so late to this fight.
It's just bounce.
Because he's like, oh, maybe
bounce.
When Zeka does come through, he's hit by Cyclone instantly. He's alone.
Nice hook by Beryl. Kingen has a really good flank here. He should play a bit more. Why does he... Oh, I think he didn't expect to jump on the Leona's head. I think he just expected to jump ult. Really good in and outs by LSB. Good juggling of frontline.
I still think Deft can carry this game if his team just... I mean, his team is weak, right?
But they just need to land good CCs and buy space for Deft. And when Lissandra gets Zhonya's, she can actually buy a lot of time. He needs PD, Lissandra needs Zhonya's, and then they need to see the fight. And they're not going to get stronger than that. And the game is decided then. When Sivir gets IE, the game's over.
So many kills were donated to the Sivir top side, donated mid.
Deft, you're kind of alone. He's got some
nice
support,
sidestep.
but take a look at this. Prince hit 1 auto onto him.
How does it
The
actually
other
feel
was
being
a,
mainly no for
bounce
cancelling
as
it?
Now the front line
Feels
comes
great.
in, the charm onto the
Deft can't walk up, he has no
as
space.
Croco
He's too low.
is able to set this one up for his
It's
team
gonna
on the
be...
follow-up. There
Oh,
is
nice,
the
they got 1 at
second
least.
Cyclone King and gonna get caught
I think they're
by
still losing
that
Nash here though.
pillar.
Not really a 2v1.
Stealable. Beryl has 2 pinks, they have vision plant, LSB should back.
Skirmishes like fight and do anything.
Sivir is useless, Champ is for plat players, Vayne will carry. Holy.
And now
That guy in chat has decided.
two of them are caught down here.
Deft
This
is caught, he has no
nothing
cleanse,
like
he needs
This doesn't
frontline.
even look as
Kill
good as
secure the
last
sacrifice.
fight, as they're
Nice,
gonna
dead as
pick up
well.
Kyoshi for free. Deft
Oh, nice
decides,
try on the
okay,
juke.
well,
He's dead though.
let's just have a little bit of fun with this one. Is going to go forward here onto closer. Gets slowed up there.
Really
by
nice try
Glacial
here by
Prison,
Deft.
And eventually he will
But,
be taken out.
there's nothing he can do.
Unfortunately, Vayne not really
This Sivir is too strong. They're pushing sides way too deep and they're getting caught. Base for Drake. The reason inhib's good here is because the inhib furthest away from Baron is the best inhib to take when you're setting up for Baron. So on red side, taking bot inhib's best. What the fuck is that? On blue side, taking bot inhib's best. Always furthest away from Nash. So the waves are pushing, and when they show on their tier 4s, then you can just start Nash. If they don't have TP, right? Whereas if they're mid waves or if they're top waves, they're much easier to just push out and collapse. Whereas bot waves, you're kind of opposite side of the map, right? More time. Also, DRX's wave clear is quite shit. Now, if this was a Sivir Deft was playing, maybe the inhib was a bad idea, but I mean, look at this. Yeah, I just graduated university. Yeah, I just had some kids and got married. Yeah, I died. Now I respawned. Made new school friends. Oh, he finally left the wave. Cool. Here comes the Baron Force. LSP needs to be very coordinated here because DRX have good tools to get into the Baron pit. Pyosik has no flash, but Zeka has smite. That's the issue.
Yeah, it looks like they want to go for a turn here. Lots of members in this brush. Looks like DRX not 100% sure about that, but that's just
very good turn.
Pyosik gets charmed and 100 to 0. Zeka is a
very good turn.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Pixel
just
perfect.
the state of the game. Zeka is going to go down and...
Sandbox are impressive. What the fuck? DRX kind of handed them a lot of free kills, but they're doing pretty well.
And that is going to be
Prince and Closer and Croco, impressive.
I suppose for him,
Dove solo kill. KL mistaken lane, but
sad that he died the one time because
not the worst.
He'd be 12-0.
This Vayne has never been able to do anything. She just farmed bot, and while she was taking bot tier 1, enemy Sivir just gets 3 kills full tower. Hey? They lost lane, guys. How is that possible? Couple mistakes from DRX top side. Actually, more than a couple. Your mid jungle is 0-9, so you can't really say Vayne was a bad pick here. When they 2v2 killed bot, it's good into their comp, and then their top side went 0-9. And Sivir got so many free kills, right? But good punish by LSP.
And then he's just going to get followed up on with the insane amount of engage that they have, and Sivir is just
kill the inters. I mean, look at this.
Through the entirety of this composition, everybody on low health now. Take a look at that damage. Just insane stuff as Prince nearly dies.
Nice stopwatch. In the tower would kill him, I think, or at least get him to 1%. Mountain Soul, back. GG. 26 minutes, Stompa.
Closer to that third place spot. They will try to challenge Dalmonkia as they move up in the standings.